Alright, so we're now on our fourth run now, and we have to decide what we're going to do next. It seems like there are a few things that we can try out in terms of possibly getting different endings. So I'm curious, it seems like in the endings that we had with Ryota and with Yuya, there's sort of a final choice that might indicate that there's a sort of good route or bad route or something of that nature, um, with the sort of individual romances. And so I'm assuming at some point we're going to have to go back through all of those again in order to get that other ending to see what happens there. But some options here, based off of what I've seen, it seems like there's stuff that we can do in furthering the relationship with Mr. Nanaki, of course, Sakuya, and Oko-san. I don't know if we can or will be able to do anything with Dr. Iwamine, because I was thinking we were going to be able to like investigate him more or something down Yuya's path, and we got some answers on who killed us in the second run, and that was being the Hawk Party. So that makes more sense, and now I'm going to be questioning like everything when it comes to this whole school thing, because are there sleeper agents now? I mean, I know they talked about, Dr. Iwamine is an agent of the Hawk Party, but now I'm questioning everything. The ways in which this game has just been kind of flipped on over its head just based off of the last run is wild. Wild to say the least. That's happened more than once already. I surely it can't get any wilder than that, can it? The madness cannot continue to go deeper. Those are going to be my famous last words, but let's get going. I think we're going to go after Sakuya, Yuya's brother, this time. And all his stuck-upness and everything, all that stuff. Is this the first interaction? No, this is the... Oh, Nageki! We forgot about him. We need to also pursue Nageki as well. So there's still quite a few options that we have here. So if Sakuya is Yuya's brother, is he also an agent? I'm questioning these things. And then there's Shu, of course. I don't know what the heck we're going to do with him. I love the fact that Oko-san is the only one that doesn't have a human portrait. I think that's hilarious. Right. This is where we choose a class council. Right, okay, so we're going to join the student council so that we have more interactions with Sakuya, and we're gonna give in to all of his ego and stuff. Alright. Student council has been joined. Alright, today is an elective day. What should I do? Attend... Okay, so... Alright, so a question I had in the last run was whether or not our stats carried over, and they don't. But it was just weird. I'm pretty sure I didn't ever take a math class, but I ended up passing. It was strange. So I don't know what the heck happened there. I'm trying to remember how many more times we had met with Sakuya. I remember we met him in a gym class one time. Or was that a separate interaction where him and Yuya did a swimming tournament? Regardless, I think I'll keep going to Can't remember which one that would have been. So let's do a math class, because the last time I did any testing, it seemed like if we did one math class, that passed our test for the rest of time. Mr. Nanaki dozed off as usual, but class was somehow good anyway. I feel smarter already. We didn't get any scene there. Okay. And our wisdom has been increased by 5. I was pretty sure I wanted to join it, but what does the council do again? We skipped the vote, and I think it's only Sakuya and me. Anyway, he called a meeting, so to the council room I go. We've already seen this scene, I believe, but we're going to make some different choices, and because we're purposefully trying to go down the Sakuya route, we'll read it out. This looks like a CEO's office. Naturally. Do you think I would stand for anything less? Hi, Sakuya. So you had this done? This room used to be filthy. Better suited to rabbits than to us. What a prig. Have you decided which position you'll take? I get to choose? Who is there to choose for you? Dumb Japanese. Aren't you Japanese too, Sakuya? Do not mock me. I am French. A French noble bird. That sounds delicious. I guess I have to pick a post now. I think I'll be the... So last time we picked vice president, then we can do treasurer and clerk. I don't know if any of those other things create any differences. I'm going to stick with vice president. Take the power. This might be our conquer run. Any chance we get, we're conquering the world. Alright, I want to be the vice president. You wish to be my right wing? Ha! You've got nerve. I like that. I think I just got bonded with. Gosh, he looks pretty happy right now. And so I became the vice president of the student council. Ah, sitting at home is so relaxing. And is this all normal stuff? Yep, tomorrow's a class hike. And we'll talk to Sakuya. Unacceptable. In a temper, as usual. Why? Why do I have to come to a place like this? And on foot? It's a hike, Sakuya. You have to walk. For what purpose? As exercise? Foolishness. Exercise is for peasants. No, for fun. You're supposed to enjoy the change of scenery. Look over here. Don't we have a nice view? Sakuya looks like he still has something to say, but he reluctantly comes over to me. I think maybe he's acting angrier than he really is. Sheesh, what a kid. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend... Let's see. Let's go to gym class. It's too hot. I feel like I'm going to have a stroke. Alright, we've seen that before. I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Alright, sports festival stuff. We'll skip all that. And today is the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the... Right, he was at the first aid tent, I believe. Or was he cheerleader? He was a cheerleader. Sakuya was a cheerleader. There's something of a crowd around our cheerleaders. I see Sakuya and a brass band? That's overdoing it. I think I saw something similar during the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. You're here. You're not cutting any corners, I see. Naturally not. Only the best from a label. Sir, preparations are complete, sir. Your order, sir. Very well. Begin. And so the band began to play. Where did he get these people? They all look like professionals. Shouldn't cheerleaders be students? You! Join in! Okay. I seem to be in charge of the symbols. One wrong slip and I'll be the laughingstock of the playground. Yikes. Sakuya's conducting is awfully flashy. Is this the label style? The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. Alright, let's see if my hypothesis is correct, and we only have to attend one math class in order to pass the midterm. Alright. Did we do okay? Oh, we did badly. We did badly, even though we did a math class. I still don't understand what determines success for that, or not. That seems really strange, but let's fast forward here. With the festival and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but summer heat. Ah! Now that we're going into the summer, I don't really remember if there was any way to interact with Sakuya during the summer. However, I'm wondering if we can do Azami's storyline again, but possibly do a different ending. We shall see. So, let's see if there's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? And there's Yuya, right. All this stuff with Yuya. Alright. Hello, every bird. Huh? There's a pile of overturned desks in the middle of the floor. Is this the Yuya and Sakuya fight? Ryota is overturned next to them. Rock Doves' underwings and bellies are light, so they look pretty different upside down. I mean, wait, what's going on? Oko-san and Sakuya. Right, so it's Oko-san and Sakuya that are fighting. I look up to see the two of them at each other's throats in the corner. I think we might have a diplomatic incident on our hands. What happened, Ryota? Sakuya was making fun of Oko-san. He called him a stupid mongrel who only thinks about imaginary pudding, said he was ashamed to be in the same class. That's terrible. I mean, Oko-san is a nutcase, and I don't know what he's saying half the time, but he really does like pudding. Either way, Oko-san kind of went for the jugular, and you tried to pull them apart, and Oko-san used wing attack on you? Yep, your only hope now, Hyoko. Ugh. Cool. Oko-san will now allow Pudding or himself to be ridiculed. You will apologize. You tell me to take back my word. I shall not. A mongrel like you hasn't even the right to speak to me. Oko-san is not a mongrel. The battle still rages, and it looks like Ryota's sacrifice was in vain. Let's side with Sakuya, because that's the route we're doing. Oko-san, settle down. This is a classroom. Ooh, this is a matter between doves. Stay out of it, Hyoko. You are a credit to your simian ancestry, Tosaka. I respect your judgment. I catch Oko-san and throw him out the window. Just because you're angry doesn't mean you can make a mess. Come back in when you're prepared to be civilized.